Hey gamers, Mucklick here, and this is the next episode of Let Me Solo Heal, featuring the final boss of Wing 1, SABETHA the Saboteur. SABETHA is honestly a fight I only had one small concern with, but it wasn't nearly as concerning for me before I went into it as Veil Guardian, for example. SABETHA, the druid, is expected to be the flat kiter. People always expect the druid to do more work than everybody else. Well, that's a topic for another video. Samurag, you have to swap your gear to do the knockbacks. Soulless Horror, you have to swap your gear to do the knockbacks. Doom, you're supposed to be the tanking or kiting around the room. SABETHA, you're the flat kiter. The list goes on and on and on. That's fine, I accept that. Yeah, I wouldn't trust most of my warriors I group with to handle that stuff anyway. Anywho, I was like, all right, well, I need to do what people would normally expect of me in this situation. So I'm going to be flat kiting. I will try to absorb all the greens, but also solo healing. Now, many of a druid's heals emit around you. You do have some that you could slam down at a distance, and then this one is rather weak, but you can spam this at a distance when you're in astral form. But many of your juicy stuff is pulsed around you. So when you're flat kiting, occasionally the boss will shoot some fire patches at the farthest player. You want to bait her to shoot those at you while you're far away, then you move in, do some heals, top people off, do some buffs, and then back out before the next fire patch spawns and possibly lands right at her feet and burns everybody. So I had to kind of figure out a rhythm to keep everyone alive. For this fight, I brought Water Spirit because it was a way to heal a lot of people at range now that you can throw spirits at people. Sun Spirit to make sure, best as I could, that might stayed up on the group even when I had to be at range. Glyph of Equality for the CC bars that do exist on this fight, just because I didn't feel like I had something more important to put there. Aside from that, nothing too crazy. I did ask the 2 DPS, I was like, look, I've done this fight where I'm one of the 2 healers and I'm the flat kiter and I'm having to tell DPS when to jump. I don't think I can handle the jumping instructions right now. Can I get 2 DPS that already know how to do the jumps? Fortunately, we had 2 that knew how to do it. Also, you will see some markers and stuff in the footage because I was trying out the Blish HUD add-on timers that helps by telling you where the next jump spot is, just so I don't have a freaking post-it note pinned to the side of my computer. And it was great. 10 out of 10, do recommend. Shout out to the people who made the Blish HUD thing. Maybe I'll link the Blish HUD add-on guide down below. But yeah, so we got 2 people that was competent in that. We swapped, this is in the same run as the Gorseval run, but we swapped some jobs around so that the boon upkeep would be better than before, much better than before. Roll the footage. I'll see you guys on the other side. All right, here we go.
Surrender or die. Exhilarating.
Watch out for the flak. I don't know why she hit there, because I'm further away than you guys, so just don't stand in that right now. Watch out.
Sharper still. Feel the strength. Blade storm.
Throw that green. Perfect. Okay.
Slice them apart.
Next one will be West Cannon.
Such synergy. I'm neither here nor there. Kernan blasted full of holes.
All right, Kernan's here. Green is thrown. All right, that launch is good. There's a heavy bomb. Someone kick it, please. Good.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
Your seed.
Dragon slash.
Firewall, watch out. Make sure to finish Kernan off before you get back on the boss. Whoever has that green, throw it to Sith. Okay, good.
Strength. Potency. Power.
There's a flak near the center, watch out. It was from someone moving back in. It's fine, just don't stand in it. And let's see, next one is East Cannon, so I'm gonna start making my way around to the... Actually, I have to stay closer to West, I just realized. Okay, just got it. Throwing. Firewall, watch out.
Your seed.
For great justice.
Okay, next one is going to be South Cannon.
Stop it.
Okay, throwing to South. CC Knuckles.
Is power.
There's that glyph of equality, came in handy there. Heavy bomb.
Calm before the storm.
Respite. Recover.
Feel my wrath.
Return.
Watch out, firewall.
Strength. Potency. Power.
Green throwing. Watch out for those red circles. What's next? West Cannon is next.
A thousand cuts.
Come here.
I will
The dragon
wisdom.
waits.
Maybe I was the illusion all along. From desert
Whoever has that green, throw please.
Flame storm.
burn.
Firewall, watch out.
Come here.
Another.
I neither heed, never saw it come.
Okay, next one will be East.
Card of Friday.
Till next time.
Come here.
Knowledge is power.
Okay, next one will be South.
Respite. Recover.
Swerve.
Return.
I'm neither here nor there.
Help! Come here.
Burn.
Firewall, watch out. I have the green, but the jumper's not there, so I'm throwing it at the boss.
I wield great wisdom.
So there will be a backup green in a second that we'll need to throw. Whoever gets the next green will need to throw.
Maybe I was the illusion all along.
If you can hit cards flame turret. Oh, it just died. Never mind. Next one is West Cannon, just so you're aware. I'm glyphing the middle.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, thank you.
Burn.
Firewall, watch out.
Strength. Potency. Power.
Sharp blade, sharp mind.
5%. No more jumps, just let's just burn her down. Just avoid red circles and let's burn her down.
Huh, you're kidding me, right?
Calm before the storm.
You're seeing.
I got it.
Hey, nice job. Good job, jumpers, especially. You guys did great. All right, so as you saw, that was honestly pretty smooth. I think it took us like 2 attempts because we had some mishap on the first one. But yeah, the jumpers did a really good job. I was able to soak most of the greens, but yeah, there was a few that hit other people. I asked them to throw it, and almost every time they did. As far as the buff uptime on that fight, if you compare this to the Gorseable one, it was much better. We had almost 25 might on all 10 people the whole time. The main people that didn't have near 25 were the people that were jumping because they would leave the raid for a time and then come back. Fury is good. Quickness was much better. Now keep in mind, I was the flat kiter. I was away from the party, so boons provided to me by other people are frequently terrible on this fight. Again, you know, druid luck. And again, the people that were doing the jumping, which I believe was Melian and Shugo here, they had less boon uptime. Alacrity was good. This fight actually sparked a recent post I put on Reddit and Twitter that kind of blew up, where I was like, you know, I was running Lingering Light, and I was like, how do I have like 100% alac uptime on this fight? And I was like, who was the alac provider? And it was this Bladesworn right here, Terra Hunter. I was like, Terra, were you running halfway to me each time you did alacrity to make sure it hit me? And she's like, no. And then she just started picking her nose and eating the booger because she's a warrior main. And I was like, what's the radius of your new alacrity skill, the Daring Dragon? And she's like 600. I was like, 600? And yeah, that sparked a whole conversation because that blew my mind, because basically like her alacrity without her trying hits the entire Sabetha platform almost. But my alacrity, I have to be like, get close, get in the little circle, you know, stuff like that. So that's a conversation for a different video, but it was this moment that I found out the Bladesword and Alack had friggin' 600 range. Prot was mostly okay. Regen, yeah, all the important stuff was covered. It's like, I would say all the important boons were covered better on this fight after the tweaks that we made after Gorseval. Much better than Veil Guardian and Gorseval was. But yeah, that was the fight. If anyone is considering trying solo heal for their raids, this one was easy. I don't know how it would be for the other healing classes. As a druid, I still have a healthy amount of ranged heals. Not all of my heals are ranged, as I just showed, but a healthy amount of healing from range I can do even while flat kiting. So I don't know if some other healing spec would struggle with it, but the healing require. Hold on, what is the healing? Yeah, healing output on this fight over the whole fight averaged out was 2,200 healing per second. To put that into perspective, Veil Guardian was 7k, which, you know, is terrifying. So Veil Guardian was 7k, this was 2,200. So this is less than a third the healing output requirement the Veil Guardian was, if you just average it out. So there's some interesting stats there. Fun fight. I would totally be up for solo healing that again. Really all of Wing 1 other than Veil Guardian, I would happily solo heal every week if I had a static for it. Veil Guardian was definitely like, okay, we gotta play really well for this one, because that one was stressful. But with that, we have done Wing 2 and Wing 1 of the Let Me Solo Heal challenge on YouTube videos now. I've actually already completed Wing 3 and 4 at the time of this recording. I just, you know, those are the next videos. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying it. Leave any comments or questions you have down below. I'll link the log down below as well if you want to mess with it. Again, I cannot stress enough, it was a pug. Be nice, you know, grain of salt, all that stuff. See you next time.